Right, I'm hoping we are back streaming again now,
Oh,
so
there you are. I
apologies
didn't
for
hear you
that.
anymore.
No, apologies, it's my system locked up, which is always handy, and I'm just
Maybe
hoping...
start a new stream, as the name of the stream was wrong anyway.
Yep, I'm hoping we should be live, but live. Yes, we are back live, so apologies for that. We're having a couple of technical issues again. Seems to have been the story of my life recently. So Bog, sorry, apologies, I missed that. Who did we get on pole position at the end? It was KVKFC.
Yeah, KFC, aka the Chicken Man. So that's a surprise pole. First, Wesley was able to put himself on P2, but then last second KFC came storming and improved not only Wesley's time but also Yari's with a 54-0. So on his debut in Division 1, getting a pole position, that is one hell of a start. Situation has changed because we had a wet quali, but now we have a dry race ahead of us. And I think I'm gonna have a look at strategies. What tires are people starting on? That is going to make a big difference.
We've got no softs. Everyone's got medium or hard.
Yeah, but that's I expected that more or less.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14 out of 20 drivers have opted to go for the start on the mediums, and only 6 have not. And those 6 are Chalkers from P4, DeRoy from P7, Living Wall from P11, Ebony from P13, and No Joke and Boompje started from 19 and 20. Everyone else is just on mediums.
Yeah, we'll see. Obviously, the hard runners will be hoping that there's no sort of early safety car.
Yeah. No, they won the late one. Getting trap position. And then the safety car probably after lap 17, 18.
Yeah, that would be ideal. Right, so we're coming round to take our positions at the start. Bog, I will give you the pleasure of the start this week.
Ooh, lovely. All drivers lining up.
Yep, Boompje, the last one, just coming round the last place now, settling into his grid.
Right, so on the left we have KFC, on the right we have Yari. Who will have the best start, or is it someone else, or are we getting a repeat from the 2017 start with the sandwich of 2 Ferraris and Max Verstappen? But let's have a go. The red lights are out, and off we go. Oh, that seems like a good start from KFC, and a good start from Wesley, going side by side for turn 1 and 2 with Yari, but it's Yari keeping in the position, so Wesley in third. Chalkers just lost the position. No, still fighting actually with Chevy side by side on the straight. Oh! Chevy the wall! No! Chevy had contact, and I think it was Trucker who hit him and sent him in the wall, and once again actually quite a surprise that he's not retired, but
I have a feeling it was Chalkers that might have hit him, which is why Chalkers has stayed behind him.
Yeah, that is very gentleman of Chalkers to do so after probably making a mistake.
All right, it happens. Well, it's how you deal with it, isn't it? But right, so
we all make mistakes, but it's exactly like you said. How do you deal with mistakes?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. But meanwhile, back at the front, KFC. Just half a second clear of Yari. Wesley in third position, just dropping back about a second off the pace with Michael right behind him.
Oh. Chevy in trouble. Couldn't make the corner without his front wing. That's gonna make him lose even more time. So you're running a car that's damaged. That is gonna be slower. And you even have to pit to repair stuff. So by the time he's out on track, he's more than half a lap away from everyone else.
Yeah, but as we say, it only takes one safety car, and he's back in with a chance.
Yeah.
And
We have more people coming into the pit lane. Boompje, Invisible, and of course Chokers.
Bump, you're going for the softs there by the looks of it.
That's probably a mistake.
Yeah, onto the softs.
Alright. Or he's gambling on a quick safety car?
Yeah, but I mean only 6 and he's round and reset to track. Bump is retired from this.
What was that?
Okay, so we're now at a standstill in the middle of the track.
Really? So you have an incident in lap 1, you go pit and you go for the wrong tires, you come out of the pit lane and then you retire and cause a safety car.
Okay, well that's a safety car that Chevy would need.
The stewards will handle that. Let's not make let's focus on everyone else. This is good for Chevy and Jokers and Invisible, because now they have the opportunity to get back in the race.
Yeah, and I mean there's nothing stopping Shabby on the hards going, well, and Invisible going all the way to the end of the race on those hards. It's going to be a bit warm, but I think Ebony proved it can be done.
If I were Chokers, I'd go back in right away and go for hards again.
Put the hards on, take them to the end. Absolutely. And then if there's another safety car, then take a gamble on the mediums. But we'll see. But there we go, first safety car, lap 3. Current running order, we have KFC taking the lights, leading the way pole position, keeping the lead with Yari still in second, just behind him. Then Wesley in third, we have Michael fourth, Trocker in fifth, Prince in sixth, seventh De Roy, sorry. 8th is Mamba, 9th is Bosmot, and 10th is Marcel.
No Jock is pitting under the safety car. That's interesting.
No joke, he's gone for the mediums as well.
And Chokers
is listening to us.
Actually listened. Well.
We'll wait for him to put softs on now, Bob. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Hards.
Well done, well done. So there's at least a few youngsters that still listen to us old men. Very nice. Alright, so...
Right, so we're going to have
definitely not this lap that the safety car is coming in.
No, we've got at least another lap. So I'm just wondering if it might be a time to bring up the current standings.
Ooh.
As you can see, a halfway point in the season, 6 rounds of 12 completed. Yari leading on 92 points. Shabby 10 points further back on 82 in the Ferrari, and Prince rounding out the top 3 on 75 points. So only 10 points between the top 2, Bog. Let's say it's Yari had quite a gap at one point, obviously missed a race, and it's had a couple of unfortunate races, which has brought everyone else back into it.
Yes, Yari missed the race. However, that was also the race where his main rivals didn't score a single point, so that was not the main reason for the comeback of some others. The last race at Silverstone, Sherry won, and Jerry was a bit unlucky and only finished as 6th. And that managed. Well, it took care that Shabby was able to gain, what is it, 17 points, and that helped a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Prince has just been very consistent. One poor result in Bahrain, but top 6 everywhere else. Chokers is phenomenally quick, but unfortunately too many mistakes. You know, DNF in Saudi, 12 in Bahrain, 17 in France. But all the other races not lower than second.
Yeah.
So if he can cut out those mistakes, he has a good shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So yeah, and looking at the constructors as well, AlphaTauri currently in first position with 123 points. Alfa Romeo just behind them. What are we looking at? A 15-point gap there, 108 to 123. And Ferrari in third on 88 points. So it really does seem to be between those three this year, but I think it's going to eke out to get back between the top two.
Red Bull is not doing that bad with 75. The only problem with Red Bull is all points were scored by one driver, and that's because Invisible is still unlucky.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, take the last race for example. He had a phenomenal race. He was in 4th, 5th all race. He was even on a podium position with 2 laps to go at a safety car restart. And boom, safety car goes in, and the first corner Invisible is off. You know, so
yeah,
just this run of bad luck just doesn't seem to end. So if my point taken is if he manages to get regular points in, Red Bull could become a factor.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't write anyone off, but I mean, just on current form, you've got to be looking at the top 3 in that. And
of course. And with Ferrari, let's focus on the restart now.
Yeah, we are just waiting. KFC coming round the final corner, and we are go. And KFC is off.
Oh! Chicken man in the ball.
A bit too much throttle there, unfortunately.
Oh, tires too cold, and we've seen it before. I remember the Australian Grand Prix where we had 2 cars crashing out while leading under the safety car actually, and now had to restart. Too much throttle. Oh, back of the car goes spinning, and you're rounded in the wall. So you go from first to last within 10 meters.
Yep. So Yari now taking the lead with Wesley behind, being put under a lot of pressure from Michael and Trocker.
Oh yeah. That's going to be a Wesley train.
Or maybe not if Michael's got anything to do. No, it's not a place to go for the move. But Yari now sprinting away, 2.2, 2.3 seconds clear already in half a lap.
Yeah. On pace, Yari's going to be really quick.
And here's Michael going for a move up the inside of Wesley.
He's trying.
He is, but Wesley putting up a firm defence there.
Meanwhile, oh no, please to I thought for a moment Invisible was in trouble, but it was Living Wall in the Williams. But all good, just missed the corner. Meanwhile, at the back, Shabby and Chokers moving their way up, already up to P14 and 15. Well, at the front, Jerry is just storming away. Wesley is too busy defending his position. It prevents him from getting a good pace and being able to keep up with Yari.
Yeah, we'll see if Michael goes for a move on. Here we go.
On the outside.
DRS open on the outside.
Yeah. That's the position. That's second for Michael.
Yeah.
Cuts the corner a bit, and he needs to be careful with that because penalties can make a world of difference on this track.
Oh, it's so easy to pick up warnings here, especially the latter on in the race. I think when tiredness sets in a little bit, it's Very, very easy to pick up those penalties.
Yeah.
And it can be
Oh.
huge, especially with a late safety car.
Yeah, absolutely. And Livingwall was having some damage as he did pit. KFC, of course, pitted as well. Now on the hard tires, resuming his race.
Yeah. Well, Wesley dropping behind Michael, so certainly doesn't have the pace in the early stages. Maybe that he's struggling to get heat into the tyres again, but 5 laps, yeah, he should have it in by now. But we'll see what he can do. But we certainly have a train behind him. 3rd to 16th at the moment. Yari 39.516 on his time.
Now let's see if Michael is able to stay within a reasonable distance from Yari. Wesley is really struggling because he's already 2.2 behind Michael, and having a very eager trucker here who's on the inside going for the move. Oh, pushes Wesley a bit wide.
Takes a position. Wesley going on defensive.
Oh, a bit of contact with Wesley and trucker.
Prince taking advantage there, moving up the inside into 4th place. So Wesley losing a position there. Looks like CPI De Roy was looking at a move there, but thinks better of it on that corner.
It's a really big train all the way up to P16. Oh, Wesley is struggling mighty as he's losing another position now. It's De Roy getting ahead of him. I can't see any visible damage to Wesley's car, but
no, it looks fine, but we know what it's like. I mean, the amount of times that we've struggled around ourselves, Bob, where it's, you know, the cars look.
Yeah, but that's more a lack of skill. Sorry, couldn't help it.
Always a pleasure doing comms with you.
Yeah, I'm not sorry, just saying things the way I see it. But don't take anything too serious, though. Marcel is the next one, really pushing with Wesley.
Yeah, he went for a move down the start finish, just didn't have the pace, but I think down.
Yeah, he's going to position himself with a straight with DRS, ERS, everything open. Oh, Wesley losing another position. He's really, no, still only, no, he's yielding. Wow, Marcel goes wide. He should actually get that position back. If you overtake while going wide for the corner, it shouldn't be yours. But he's in 6th. Wesley dropped to 7th.
So
I really have the feeling he is having light damage to his front wing.
Yeah, because I think you could well be right. He's just trying to ride it out to go onto the hards.
Yeah, probably. Unless there's a safety car, but
yeah,
he's losing so many positions.
Meanwhile, Michael in 2nd is still losing time to Yari. Obviously
yeah, but not a lot.
As much. No,
because
not a lot. But
it's not more than 1 second over 3 laps.
No.
No. I see that both Haas drivers are changing positions. The Dymex is in trouble. He has had contacts with the wall. I think he's got damage to his front wing, losing positions, and is pitting now.
Wesley also pitting. We'll see if he does have front wing damage. He does indeed. Yeah,
it's getting replaced. See, after losing like 6-7 positions, Wesley opted to pit after all.
Yeah, it's gone onto the hard, so he will be looking to take those to the end.
Yeah, and ideally for him, there's going to be safety car in about 6 to 7 laps, so he could switch back to the mediums and ride it out on them.
Mm.
Drops him to P16. Dimix drops to P17. And that means that Shabby is in 12th.
Yeah, Chevy 12, Chalkers 13th, so they're working their way back up through the field, and Chevy closing on No Jug in 11th, so I don't think it's going to be too long before these two are back in the points, but it's just how far they will be able to move up.
Now, well, yeah, that's of course going to be the question, but it's I'm actually like pleasantly surprised with the pace No Jug is having, as Chevy is not like, sure, Chevy is on a harder compound tire, but it's not like he's closing in easily, and that's actually with No Jug being held up by the car in front of him. Oh, and that is Kiko, and Kiko decides to come in. So that's another position for everyone behind. No Jug moves up to P10. He scored a point on his debut race in Division 1. No more points after that, so he'll be eager to finally get some more on board. And so far, he's doing well.
He is, he seems to have good pace here as well. So we'll see if he can close in on Xavi ahead of him. Wesley moving past Kiko. Kiko obviously into the pits for a new front wing. Meanwhile at the front, Yari now 5.5 seconds clear.
Yeah, but clear on Michael. But Michael himself is 5.5 away from Prince.
Yeah.
So quite a big gaps up front.
Yeah, it seems we've got big gaps between the front three, and then it's pretty close from 4th all the way down to 13th, 14th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the safety car has helped, but
Ben in P14 is been like on this 7 to 8 seconds behind Invisible for quite a while. So he's lagging some pace, or he has slight damage.
Yeah, or he could just be looking after his tyres if he's going to take them to the end. I mean, 9-lap old hard, so he'd obviously pitted on what, lap 1 or 2. Perhaps he's just been easy on the tyres, trying to take him to the end. You never quite know.
We do have a yellow. It's Mott's lost his front wing at turn 2, I think actually. It's such a long lap if you have to do this whole lap without the front wing. You're gonna lose so much time.
The danger is as well as you pick up a penalty as you're going around, because you end up going wide because of no nose.
Like he does now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna drop a lot. And that means for the first time Shabby is back in the points, and something we missed is No Jug. We mentioned earlier that his pace is quite alright. He's ahead of Savi now.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed with the young Canadian. I mean, he's doing better than the other Canadians in Formula 1 this season.
He's got it there, No Joe. I mean, as we've talked about it before, him and Dimex are both more than capable in Division 1. He's just finding the feet and not feeling overawed by, as you discussed earlier, whether you had a practice session with some Div 1 guys, and it can be demoralising, but it can also spur you on. So hopefully they've taken it in the right manner. Hats off.
But I think
good race today
from both of them. The last few races were quite encouraging. Even Dimix even getting some good points in Silverstone, and actually could have been a lot more points without that last penalty he got. I mean, he crossed the line in 3rd. Let's not forget that. But he dropped to 9th due to penalties. That was a shame because phenomenal race otherwise. So the Haas
Yeah.
boys are definitely improving.
Yep, no, they're doing well. Meanwhile, we've got to be spicing up a bit for third place between Prince, Trocker and Marcel. They are nose to tail at the moment. But I can see a position change coming soon here.
Bosmots, his pit stop dropped him all the way to last, P19.
That's the only danger when you have a close field sort of time-wise, obviously with a safety car bunching it up, but you can lose so much time. As we said earlier, you know, he was looking at the Wesley train as it was. We were looking at third down to 16th. Obviously he had damage, but that pit stop did drop him down into 16th, so it's a hell of a long way to drop.
Yeah. Trocker,
yeah, wanting to make that move.
He's close, Oh, Marcel's pitting. Marcel is, he's basically the first car with a regular pit stop. Followed by Savi, and someone's in trouble. I think it's Merck. Oh, Bosmots just had a new front wing, didn't like it, and decided he wants another new one. Ay. Several drivers pitting though. Visible pits as well.
Moving Wesley back up into 11th now.
Yeah. Chevy and Chokers in P8 and 9. Remember that was P19 and 20 not that long ago.
Yeah.
And still, they're not gaining on No Jug.
No, I was going to say, if anything, No Jug's pulling away. I think the gap was about 1.8 to 2 seconds at one point. We're now up to nearly 3 seconds. And he's overtaken Xavi in that time as well.
Yeah. And so far, your prediction with you said Wesley in the podium. You expected Mamba to do well, right? Well, someone is in trouble there. That is, I think it's an Alpine in trouble.
Yeah, it's not De Roy's, so it must be Michael pitting. And Trocker pitting.
Oh, yeah, but something happened. Yeah, Michael had an incident right before the final corner, it seems.
Yeah, he did seem certainly slow going into the pit lane, so
lost a bit of time there because he was second with quite a margin, and now comes out of the pit and is behind Trocker. So Michael lost quite a bit of time.
This will be interesting to see the undercut. Obviously Trocker was right behind Prince going on to the hards now. Will that give him enough of an advantage to put himself past Prince? So nice fresh rubber, certainly closing in on Benny at the moment. So back and see Prince will be putting in as quick a lap as he can. I'd assume he'll be coming into the pits at the end of this lap as well.
Yeah, let's see what Yari is going to do.
Yari is pitting.
But the gap. Oh. I think he's going to be around Chokers when he leaves the pit lane. Chokers is in 7th with 24.5 seconds behind him, so
he'll certainly come out ahead of Benny, but it's just how close he's going to be round to Chalkers.
As you said, Prince is in the pit lane, so is Black Mamba.
Let's jump on with Prince and see how it's waiting for Trocker to come round. Benny. Oh, it's going to be close between Trocker and Prince, and Trocker
He's
does
ahead. He is
indeed.
ahead.
Yeah. So the undercut has probably gained him about 2 seconds there.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
And
No, Shabby and Chalkers, 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, who would have thought? Yeah, they will be hoping for a safety car really soon.
Yep. Well, Yari.
It gives them a free pit stop, and they will be able to go further on much fresher tires.
Yeah, well, they jump onto mediums now, wouldn't they, with 16 laps to go?
Yeah, definitely. Bennett's struggling in P6.
Well, he's done 14 laps on those hards, but then so's DeRoy, who's actually leading at the moment. And who's in 2nd? No Jug.
Oh, wow. He's having a really good race. And
Now,
surprise,
3.2 seconds ahead of Chevy.
Imagine if there's a safety car soon. No Jug got a great opportunity and a fantastic result. Michael pitting again. Oh dear. He was in 2nd. Made a small mistake. Oh, what's that? Softs? We have a McLaren in trouble. That's Savi. Savi lost his front wing at turn 2.
Yep. It's going to be a long lap for him. Meanwhile, Trocker and Benny having a very nice fight there. Benny still ahead of Prince as well. Got on those 15 lap old mediums. Hard, sorry.
But Michael is so 2 mistakes. Now from 2nd to 17th, and on softs. That is the odd choice. Maybe he's thinking my race is over anyway. So I'm just gonna go for fastest lap and have some fun and hope for a safety car. That's what I can make of it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, 3rd we got Shabby, Chalkers, and Yari now right on the back of Chalkers.
Yeah. Is he gonna attack?
Not down the start finish line, but he's so much quicker going into the braking point. I think Yari will go for a move down the DRS straight here. But then the problem is Chalkers is also going to have DRS on the back of Wesley Prince. So Benny's now pitting.
Yeah, Ben pitting. Going for the mediums. Finally getting rid of those hards. Wesley pits as well.
Wesley pitting.
That is surprising. Did he get damaged again? Yeah. Oh, yep. Wesley. It's not his season, isn't it?
But up front, No Joke has closed the gap down to 0.7 of a second between himself and DeRoy.
Yeah, he's been
from 1.5, 1.6, so he's certainly got pace today. Unfortunately, he's still got to make another pit stop. Won't be able to go another 15 laps on those mediums.
Like I said, he'll be praying for a safety car now.
Oh, it'd be fantastic for him.
And let's not forget, meanwhile, fastest lap by KFC, who pitted for fresh mediums recently. Let's not forget DeRoy. Didn't he win in Bahrain because he stayed out long on hard tires and then
No Joke pitting.
Stop with the safety car. Oh, No Joke coming in.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was also him that overheated his tyres behind the safety car at Australia as well, wasn't it, in the lead?
Yeah, I think that's a safety car he probably wants to forget. Alright, let's see. I think no Jug is going to drop to around Mamba. Behind him. Aye.
Comes out in 9th place, still in the
Points.
struggle
We'll
to
take
stay
that.
within the white line there, but
Yeah, but he's doing
it's a
fine.
horrible pit exit here. Really
yeah.
is. Pit entry and exit is horrible at
Look,
Singapore.
Michael, fastest lap. Told you.
I was bound to with the softs though.
Yeah. Alright, and that leaves us with DeRoy still leading. And very, very heavily praying for a safety car.
Yari past Chalkers. Yari has spun.
Safety car, you said? What? Well, this is not going to be a safety car, but this is what I was afraid of. Yari getting in traffic with some good drivers, going for a move, and if it ends bad, you're going to regret not staying behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, so he basically didn't even lose a position, would it?
No,
But
lost
he
about
did
8 seconds.
lose
Chalkers
a lot
is
of
pitting.
time.
I wonder if Chalkers got damage from that. He's now into the pits. Obviously, we'll go for the mediums to the end.
Joker sure has an incidentful race.
Yeah, front wing being replaced.
Well, he still had to pit anyway.
No, because he pitted early,
not
didn't he?
required, but doing another 12 laps on those hards is not recommended.
Well, that's a task Shabby's got ahead of him if he wants to keep.
I'm very curious what he's going to do. Of course, he'll love a safety car now. Because
no Jug back into 8th position now. Right on the back of Mamba, who has Marcel just ahead of him. So we've got some nice close battles going on.
Michael getting ahead of Dymix, but Michael is 100% still gonna have to pit.
Yeah, he can't take those. Well, I say he can't. Hopefully he'll prove us wrong, but
no, you can always stretch tires a bit, but softs on this track. Oh, after 6 laps, they're falling off a cliff, and it's not just becoming slower. It just grip just flies away.
Yeah, it's like Bahrain, isn't it? Bahrain's only good for a few laps on the softs there.
Yeah,
as well.
but I think it's
very
even
abrasive.
worse here.
Yeah, I could see Mamba unlapping himself soon.
Mamba?
Not Mamba, Bossmot, sorry.
Oh, is he?
And there he does. Bossmot has, well, he's unlapped himself on Shabby and runs a bit wide. But I wonder if Shabby might use this now, stay in the DTR, DRS, try and put himself up towards the Roy. Sorry, DTR on the brain there.
Maybe.
We will see. Meanwhile, Chalkers in 11th, looking to make a move on Invisible, which he does. Up to turn number 7, so Chalkers back up into 10th place.
Yeah, into the points. It's quite unusual that in lap 20 we only had one safety car and one DNF at this track.
Yeah.
But it's far from clear who's gonna win. Because
10 laps to go,
yeah, sure,
2/3.
Yari is in best position because unless DeRoy and Shabby, well, DeRoy has to pit, right?
Yes.
Let me have a look at race director. No, Roy hasn't pitted, so he 100% needs to pit. But he's just waiting and waiting for something to happen.
Yeah. You might well take it and try softs for the last sort of 6 laps or so.
Oh, that could actually be true.
Pace.
And here comes Bottas and the Bossmots. Wow. Unlapping himself. Well done for him. He'll be happy with his. If the safety car comes now, he's going to be back in the race.
Yeah, and he's also pulled Shabby along now, just over half a second behind De Roy.
Okay, so I was saying Yari is in best position, but that is with thinking that Shabby is still going to pit, but I'm not sure if he is.
He doesn't have to. He's just obviously only if he can look after his tyres.
He's obligated to, because he's thinking now probably like, I'm having a 9. Oh, jeez, De Roy. That looked like major glitching there. He's thinking I'm having 8-9 seconds on Yari. I should be able to keep that with like 10 laps to go.
Yeah. I think it just depends how much the tyres fall off.
I think if he's going to try to stay out, hope for a safety car. But otherwise, if he can keep this pace up and the tires stay alive, he could do it with a stop on lap 1. That would be quite marvelous.
Yeah, certainly closing in on De Roy now through the windy sections. So it looks like he's still got decent grip. De Roy getting good drive out of the corner there.
Oh, and that's a yellow. That is... Oh, KFC is out! Oh. Not a safety car, I think. No, it doesn't seem to be a safety car. You crashed at turn 2, 3.
Yeah.
And cars removed, so we're going to continue. So the man who started on pole is now out.
Shabby now right on the gearbox of De Roy for the lead of the race, with Yari closing in a second on that last lap. Wesley jumping up a place there past Benny up into 14th. Is Shabby going to go for a move here? The DRS will be open, be using his ERS, moving to the outside.
He is on the outside, but is he making it stick? He does. He does. Well done. Shabby taking the lead. For the first time this race.
We'll see what Shabby can do now.
However, it does seem like Yari is closing in quickly now. It's only
but he's still got to get past De Roy, hasn't he?
Yeah, but De Roy has to pit at some point.
Yeah, I think De Roy coming about lap 25, but set softs on. Try and get himself up into.
Well, he's definitely going to go as late as possible, still hoping for that safety car.
Yeah. So we normally get the safety car the lap after we've pitted, don't we, Bob?
Yeah. No. we get one early on in the race when we don't need one, but others do.
Yeah.
And then when we are in trouble, like second half of the race, it's not coming anymore.
Oh, Shabby losing it a bit coming out of the last corner there. It's just a
Yeah,
bit
that
loose.
back of the car was moving big time.
Yari now 5.5 seconds behind De Roy. So that is tumbling down.
And still fighting, meanwhile, for P6, 7 and 8, Marcel, Mamba and No Joke in a little train of themselves.
De Roy's now right on the back of Shabby, looking to take the lead back again. And both of these 21 and 23 laps on those
Safety
tyres.
car!
Who's out?
What? Oh, well, yeah, you didn't see that one. Guess who?
No.
Yeah. But he's not out. He's done. So it's a bit weird that when he's not even out to his safety car. But yeah, Shabby will be. Oh, he'll be happy. DeRoy, he is gonna be. Oh, he's dancing now.
Yeah.
He is dancing. Can't be while he's driving.
Stop. Yeah.
But he will be in his mind doing like a little dance, you know, like, woo, I got it again. Because this is what it's been hoping for the whole race, and it happens at the perfect moment for him.
I wonder if we'd have taken them to lap 29 just in case, just in case we got a safety car.
Right.
Keep them going. So there we go, Shabby
yeah,
in, De Roy's in.
Of course he's coming in now. What is Yari gonna do? He has to come in.
Yeah, Yari's in.
You have to. Wait, Trucker's continuing.
On.
Ooh, Trucker is gambling.
Prince is in.
Marcel
in.
Marcel's staying out.
Yep. Members in. No Joke staying out.
Oh.
Well, he's only got 5.
But No Joke is on 6 lap of mediums.
Yeah.
That is fascinating.
So Livermore pits, Kiko.
Yeah,
pits,
of course.
Michael pits.
But Michael. Oh, Michael slightly in the back of Kiko. Well, remember that we said Michael.
Michael getting a penalty.
Yeah, he was a bit too enthusiastic entering the pit lane and just tapping the back of Kiko's car. But remember when we said Michael, you can't finish a race on those softs. And look at now. He was about to come in, I think, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was about
this
time.
is the moment where penalties are important. And surprisingly enough, we don't have a lot of drivers on penalties. Mamba and Livermore both have 3. Michael is a bit more trouble with 8, and then Savi and Bosmods.
So I was just wondering.
Oh, it says to me that Bosmods is lapped again. Oh, I know what he's done, and that's a big mistake. He pitted
straight away.
And he should have waited
jumped.
1 lap until all the others were pitted, because... Oh.
Yeah, because Trocker didn't stop, he carried on, so of course he's jumped him in the pit lane.
Oh, because Trocker didn't stop. Yeah, that is... I think the game should really facilitate this better.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the new game will, but I'm not going to hold my breath if you don't mind. We've been praying for it for about the last 3 or 4 releases.
No, not counting on it, just hoping for it.
Yeah. It's a shame for Bosmods.
Interesting situation here. We have a safety car. We have 6 laps to go. And when the safety car comes in, it's probably like 4 or 5 laps to go.
Yep. Should be in the end of this lap, I would have thought.
Probably.
So yeah, it'll be a 5 lap sprint, obviously with the front 2, Trocker and Marcel on hards, 11 and 12 laps old. and then No Jug in third. 7-lap old mediums. Shabby on the fresh softs in fourth. Chalkers as well didn't stop, so he moves himself up into 6th place on those mediums. So obviously preferable to have the track position, but I think with Carrie Prince, Mamba, De Roy's behind him, I think he may well struggle. But we will see.
Surprised that Savi is pitting again. And this may cause the safety car to stay out for another lap.
Yeah, it could well do, depending how quickly he can catch up. But I just wonder if he's put himself. Was it another set of softs?
Yeah.
Just wondering if he's given himself, sort of a nice fresh set. Will go 5-6 laps easily.
Yeah,
7,
it
8
doesn't
laps
really
might have been a
matter
bit
if
of a
you're
push.
like in 16 or 17. So I understand his decision, and I think safety car is not going to come in this lap because of it, as it looks like is the field completed or not, and it's at the end, and that is at the start of sector 3, and he isn't.
No, safety car lights are still on, but we have seen late calls before for the safety car
Yeah,
coming
that's very much true, but not gonna happen on this lap. So if I were Savi, I'd stay back. I wouldn't close the gap yet.
in. And then arrive with nice hot tyres just at the right time.
Exactly. Because
Well, he
the
hasn't
moment
listened
you
'cause
close
he's
the
already
gap,
on the back.
you're gonna go on a much lower pace, and your tires are gonna go off.
Yeah. But no, he's already on the back. Looks like Invisible has pitted. No, Mike. Is it Michael?
Yeah, of
Invisible
course.
has pitted.
Michael is going to serve his penalty that he got from hitting another driver.
Yes. Or was it speeding?
And fresh tires. Invisible chooses to go for fresh tires as well.
That makes sense. Give some nice
yeah,
fresh tyres.
yeah,
As you
sure.
said, nothing to lose. So Invisible rejoining in 16th with Michael. Right behind him is 17th. Boss Spots obviously last at the moment. Unfortunately, he lapped. As we say, that timing just wasn't quite right for him.
No. He's probably the only driver, and Jari, that didn't like the safety car.
Yeah. I think, as you say, I mean, it's so you see the safety car, you dive for the pits. But yeah, if you're nearly lapped, it's to carry on for a lap, isn't it, and then rejoin it. But
Yeah, but in this case, wouldn't have helped because Trucker and Marcel's it out, I think. But no, I'm wrong because the leaders would have been held up by the safety car while he wouldn't have. So if he stayed out for one extra lap, he wouldn't be lapped.
no.
However,
No,
safety
exactly.
car is coming in. Trucker is leading the race. He is on 12 level hards. But the car
It's
is
going to be
second.
cold as anything.
Yeah, especially with this holes. And we've seen what can happen with KFC on a restart. So in second...
Michael is out.
What?
Michael's out.
No, left the session. He's car is
Disconnected.
still there.
Connection problems.
Oh yeah. So the car in second position is a car that's lapped. Then we have Marcel really in second, but oof, Bosmots is in his way. Bosmots may think, hey, I'm here, but I am on much better tires and gonna attack you right away. And here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, look, Trucker loses the car, nearly goes wide, loses. Oh. Well, no. Oh, incident! No.
Marcel's off.
But no jog. What a chaos on the restart. No jog being in a phenomenal position, messes up at the restart, hits Marcel, is back in P. Oh, the massive crash!
That's
Of
Wesley.
course, Wesley's involved. Oh.
And who else?
Oh.
Kiko.
Gee, Dimix getting a pen. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh.
Back to the front we have Trocker. Shabby right.
Shabby in
Trocker
second
now.
already on his fresh softs. Is it going to be another one of those days where it, in the end, all goes Shabby's way?
Living walls out.
Oh. Several contacts, crashes, incidents, people crashing. Oh, safety car! No way!
Have another safety car.
And Bosmot, he's unlapped.
He is unlapped.
Yeah, because Trucker went wide on the final corner, the restart. Bosmot, of course, was on softs, much better tires, and gave him the opportunity to get ahead. Yeah. Right, and now
Well, we're going to have a 2-lap shootout then, aren't we? Because it's got to come at the end of this lap.
No, end of next lap, I think. Yeah, now Bosmot is able to pass the safety car. Oh, lucky him. Imagine if he still gets points today. Oh, and we have several drivers that are pitting. Oh, yeah. Ben, Dimix, no Jug. Oh, and a double stack at Haas. No Jug.
No Jug
we
had
were
to
doing
pit,
so
didn't he, front
fine,
wing.
and then all goes wrong at the restart. Wesley. Oh, De Roy's out. Is that pit lane? Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta be kidding me.
No.
What can you say? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm Stuart's
It's
man.
already been said, and it's, yeah.
It's just sad. Right.
So meanwhile, back to the race. Yeah, Trocker leading 14-lap old hards.
But
Shabby
he'll
second.
be having brown pens because come on, you're on ice cold hard old tires, and you have one of the best drivers in this league on fresh softs right behind you. Oh, safety car is coming in. Oh, yo. And some cars have
Bosmot's
not
hasn't
even
got
closed
far.
the gap. Bosmot is driving his ass off. Oh, it's probably not gonna get him anything.
Bumpier has left the session.
Yeah, but he
I think
was all around.
retired
Remember
anyway.
that he
Yeah.
retired his car on track?
Yep.
Right, so we're gonna have a 2-lap shootout with all the craziness that's gonna come with it, because oh no, Jack, how can you get a pen under the safety car? Anyway, here we go. Safety car's coming in.
Trucker's gone. Trucker's gone early.
Trucker gone early. But Shabby's right there. Oh, Dimix getting a pen for contact with Ibane. Anyway, let's focus on the front. This should be Shabby's. Chokers is in third. Remember when it came from Chokers is...
Shabby
here's
makes
Shabby
a move
already.
up the inside.
Oh, what a wonderful move. And now he comes up to main straight, being in the lead. Of course, ERS open.
But Trucker's not giving it up easily.
Trucker is not giving up, but he comes up short. His teammate is behind him. But so is Yari, and Yari's on the same fresh softs. Here's Yari. Yari on the inside? No, but oh, here comes Prince on Yari! Oh, look at that, Prince. Oh, slight bit of contact with Yari, but Prince seems to be ahead. There's another yet flag somewhere, but let's focus on the front. Shabby's pulling away, Trucker still in second, Chokers in third, Prince in fourth, Yari dropped to fifth. And it's absolutely madness up front, but in the back is so much going on as well. Bosmots is spinning. I have no idea why he does that with 1 lap to go.
Invisible.
What?
Today.
Disqualified? Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we still have just over a lap to go. Shabby is leading. He has 1.1 on Trucker. Trucker is on those very old, hard tires. Can you believe Shabby was in last position at lap 1, being half a lap behind everyone else?
We did, yeah. We had Shabby and
well,
Chalkers.
The only one close to him was Chalkers, and Chalkers is on the podium now too, in 3rd, behind his teammate. No! Oh, dude, what happened there? Yari getting no points. I'm going to tell you something really exciting. We're getting a new championship leader.
We are.
Who would have thought? Oh, what an absolutely madness. Now Prince is even moving up to 3rd, as of course he has better tires, and maybe he's even going to be able to catch up with the other AlphaTauri as well. But boy, this was a race that started exciting, then pooped in a bit, but the end is all craziness.
Yeah.
It's
oh dear, Yari. I'm not 100% sure what happened with Yari. I think he might have had some contact with Prince. Not 100% sure. Just call it in the background. But meanwhile, Shabby now 2.7 seconds clear.
Yeah, who would have thought he would win this race? Unbelievable. I told you, if there's a late safety car, he can still do this. Trucker in 2nd. Looks like he's keeping it. Prince is within half second. Here comes Shabby on. Out of the final corner. It's still dangerous with Singh, but he wins the race in single. Trucker gets 2nd just ahead of Prince. Mamba in 4th. You predicted that. Safi in 5th. Dimix gets another good bunch of points. P6 for him. No! Drops to 7 due to penalties. No jog. Let's go. Oh, he drops to P9, but still, nonetheless, double finish for the Haas drivers. How about that? Ben picks up the final point. Kiko just outside. Wesley is having a Wesley season, and that means he's just he's just unlucky. Michael will be in 13th. Bosmots was lapped at the end, so he's going to be classified as 15th, behind Yari, who crashed on the final lap. What a ending of a race.
Well,
yeah, that was something.
It was certainly all go.
This is how championships are being won by Shabby. There can be other drivers who can be equal as quick. Oh, look at him dance. He got some move there, Shabby. Sometimes there are even drivers that are quicker. But when the opportunity arises, you have to take it, and that's what he does.
Yeah, absolutely. He's but yeah, I mean, at one point, I mean, a couple of laps, you'd kind of written him off. You know, if you don't know him, you'd written him off, thinking, last, him and Chalkers, but they worked their way back well. I mean, Chalkers unfortunately getting hit with penalty at the end there, I think dropping down a couple of places, but he'd still be happy with 6 considering what happened. But yeah, wow. I mean, a cracking race. So Shabby taking the win, which will give him the championship lead as well. Trucker in 2nd in the AlphaTauri. 3rd, we have Prince. 4th, Black Mamba. 5th, Savvy. 6th, Chalkers. 7th, Dimex. 8th, Marcel. 9th, No Jug. And rounding out the top 10, we have Benny. Then Kiko in the Aston Martin. Wesley, 12th, yeah. 13th, Michael. And 14th and classified is Yari, but unfortunately not finishing. Then we have Bosmots
And then
as
we have, well,
the
the
last
Roy and
finisher.
Livingwell are even still classified at +4 laps divide, not finishing the race. But yeah, gee.
Well, there we have. That was a, I mean, certainly wasn't expecting that at the end, but obviously 2 late safety cars. Yeah, so I mean, good race. Enjoyed that. I did enjoy that.
That ending was insane.
Yikes. So, well, congratulations to Shabby for his 2nd win of the season. And we'll put him up into the lead of the championship. Obviously, Yari not having the best of races. So a couple of unfortunate incidents there, knocking him out. So not finishing. But whilst we've got on screen, obviously the weekly schedule. Today we've got divisions 1 and 5. Tomorrow night divisions 2 and 4. Thursday we've got Division 3 and Friday's the Esports League. So again, please tune in and watch all of those. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it tonight. But yeah, certainly been a good race, Bog.
Oh, definitely. I think the stewards will be busy this week. Definitely, because there's been quite a few incidents here and there. Doesn't mean there's always one driver at fault, because incidents happen with racing, but this race started off good, then a bit slow in the middle part, but the ending, wow, just
Yeah,
insane.
building up for a big crescendo, wasn't it? It was certainly an interesting last few laps. So yeah, never fail to entertain us, do they? Division 1.
No. And once again, with a full grid, 20 drivers, and that's lovely. Let's make sure we have that again next week, and I think we will.
Yeah,
But
no,
this championship has taken a direction that was a bit unexpected, because
yes,
in the end, despite Yari's phenomenal pace, he didn't finish, and all of his rivals scored big points.
yeah. So it really
So,
was a
so,
painful one
so
for him today.
for the first time this season, or second time, perhaps after race two, he took the lead champion. But for the first time, he's not leading, and he's not the man to be hunted, but the man who's gonna hunt.
Yep.
Talking about Yari,
Yep.
that is. So that's gonna
Yeah.
be interesting.
Yeah. I'll be honest, it might take a little bit of pressure off his shoulders as well. Sometimes if you are the hunted, well, I assume I've never been in that position, but it's
I was just about to say that's not something we can judge of.
absolutely, we can only make assumption and listen to others who know better than us. But I think it must be probably less pressure when you're not looking over your shoulder all the time. But certainly, I think if anyone's going to make a comeback, it'll be Gary. So we'll certainly watch out for him in the next race, which is where Bogorowski.
Spielberg, Austria.
Austria, indeed.
Yeah.
And we got the
Let's not
sprint
forget
race.
a sprint race, so that means we're going to start off with a regular qualifying. But very good to know. Paul, there, one count in your statistics, Mikey, listening. No, but then we're going to have a 5-lap sprint race where pole and the starting grid is going to be decided, and points are given to the top 8 finishers. And then the regular race. So a bit longer than usual, but it's only like extra 10 minutes or so. But it always gives some excitement for the drivers. It's different from the usual and very special. It's Austria, and we have quite a few Austrian drivers, not just in the league in itself, but also in Division 1. We got Black Mamba, we got Bas Mats, we got Marcel. I have the feeling I'm forgetting someone. Please, if I do, just correct me, guys. Um, anyway, so quite a few drivers that see this as their home track and will be very motivated to do well.
Mm.
So, yeah, looking forward to that.
Yes. Yeah, it's always again. There's always some good racing at Austria, so hopefully it will continue next week, so we look forward to that. We will try and get a pre-show up and published again next Monday. I do apologise for that. Unfortunately, during the break, I had some technical problems and then obviously some health issues as well, so been unable to get that up and running. But I will get together with Bogorovsky hopefully over the weekend, and we'll
Oh
get
yeah,
a pre-show up for next week.
we'll do our best, and hopefully it's there. And if not, then we will try to entertain you a bit more on Tuesday.
Well, absolutely. We'll do the best that we can, as always. But so okay. Well, I think that's it for tonight. As I say, it's been a really good race at Singapore. Please do tune in. Obviously, after this, if you still need a fix of racing, Division 5 was live on YouTube tonight, so you can watch the rerun of that with little Mikey as a commentator. Obviously, tomorrow night we have Division 2 and Division 4, including Bog and myself in that. So we'll see if we can get a little bit of luck at last. Thursday, as I say, don't forget Division 3, and Friday will be the Esports League. So from myself, Nell Boy, I'd like to say thank you for joining us tonight. I've really enjoyed it, and I will say good night to you all, and good night to Bogorovsky.
Good night, everyone.